Khalees. Welcome to Wedding Whoops. Today's topic is mother says not her or not him. Well, there's a saying, you can choose your friend, but you cannot choose your family. You're marrying the whole clown. What would you do if your mother says no to the person you want to spend the rest of your life with? Well, let's find out. Let's see what people think. Hey, I'm here with Sophia and Jesse. Now, Sophia.
Yes.
What would you do if your mother rejects the man of your dream?
That might be a deal breaker. I take my mother's opinion very seriously.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
So that's it.
The man of my dreams? I don't know. It would maybe taint my opinion of him if my mother didn't like him.
Okay.
Let's say, for instance, you're about to get married and your mother rejects Akina. What would you do?
Well, I would first kind of hear her point of view, just kind of understand where she's coming from as a mother, because she's someone I respect. And if it's like a difference in culture, I would kind of try to merge both cultures by just explaining their values, their point of views, because it might be a difference in values. But otherwise than that, if it's like a personality thing, I think I would just try to really get them to kind of get to know each other and just understand why I like her enough to want to marry her, you know, because there's obviously a reason. There's a big reason if she's going to be a part of my life. I want her to be a part of my mom's life, so.
Hey, I'm here with Isabella and Martin.
Hello.
Hi. Isabella, how would you feel if your mother rejects the man of your dreams?
I would be mad and also devastating, I guess. And I would definitely, if she didn't have like a real reason that it was actually something wrong with him that I didn't notice, I would have a serious talk with her, and then I would go with the love of my life, because it's something wrong if you don't accept the love of your child.
Hey, Nazareth here. Nazareth, I have a question for you. How would you feel if your mother rejects the love of your life?
Obviously I would be hurt, but I'd want to understand why she would reject him or her. It depends who you're with, I guess. But I'd feel hurt, but I want to understand why. So I think, is it cultural not understand? Well, why would she reject him?
Like, for instance, she doesn't like this person because he's another race. She doesn't like this person maybe because for some other odd reasons.
So I'd want to understand why, and then I think it's being patient, and it will take time. And I think it's about building a relationship with this other person, so that this fear or whatever it is that they're building, the parents are building in their head, for it to kind of maybe take away those questions that they have. But really, there shouldn't be a reason. If your mother wants you to be happy and get married and to have a future, then they can't block because they have a particular reason. There has to be a reason for that, and if they don't know what that is, then you need to spend some time understanding why, and then it will take time. Be patient, introduce them as quickly as possible as well, so that they have that time, so then when that seriousness in that relationship occurs, then it's not going to be a difficult thing to deal with.
And how about you, Jessie?
I don't know. Is it like this person is like my soulmate?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'd have to like reconsider marrying them. But I'm not really sure, because like Sophia said, my mom's opinion matters a lot to me. And so I don't know if it would be worth like the constant fighting. So I'm not sure if I could stay with them, because it would cause me like too much strife in my life.
No, that's fine. Yeah, but let's say, for instance, she still rejects her.
She still rejects her. I mean, oh man, I think it's a tough decision. I think it just have to take some serious talking between all three of us, and we just have to kind of get to know. I have to know the reason first. I think knowing the reason, if it's just like, I don't like her, it's like, well, why? Like, do you not like where she's from? Do you not like how she acts? Is she not respectful enough towards you? If it's an issue that can be fixed, let's fix it. If it's a difference in, if it's something that can't be resolved, maybe it's something that, all right, we need to address between me and her, or between me and my mother. it could be two separate issues. But I mean, you know, God forbid I have to go through something like that. I mean, my mom's very accepting to my girlfriend right now, so yeah.
Lucky you. And how would you feel if your mother rejects the woman of your dream?
I would feel bad, but I don't think it would happen because our mother are such a great person, so she would never do anything like that. And I guess I make really good choices when it's about women, so it wouldn't be a problem actually.
Yes, so I mean, first you shouldn't give up. Like, I also had this experience that my wife and I, our mothers, were not happy with our decision at first, but we work hard to convince them. So you shouldn't give up. We should improve the conversation between you, your family, and her family. So you should work on it, and I'm sure that you would be successful. But first, you should make sure that it's worth it. Like, if you have a relationship with one of the Victoria's Secret angels, you should never give up. I bet you can't give up.
I understand you both married, but now my question is, what would be your advice to the young generation out there in terms of how to deal with the mother-in-law situation?
I guess the first thing I would say is that it's very good if you value the opinion of your mother or the mother-in-law. That's very important as a young person. And the second thing I would say is it's important to make sure that your mother or mother-in-law is happy, because it's just a matter of getting permission for marriage or getting married. It's also a matter of the rest of your life being happy together. I've had friends and family members that had the same problem, and what they did was they tried to demonstrate the good attributes of their spouse, future spouse, to the mother or the mother-in-law. There are different ways of doing that. Maybe you can plan of going on dinner and take your beloved boyfriend or girlfriend with you and spend more family time together. And once your mother or mother-in-law gets to know your girlfriend or boyfriend, that opens up doors to giving you permission to get married. And I think that's the best thing you can do. Just spending more time, make sure have more quality time, maybe going on vacation, things like that would be very helpful. Fortunately, I didn't have to deal with that problem, but since I had friends and family members that had the same problem, more quality time, of course, showing your mother or your mother-in-law that you really care about their opinion, that would be a big step in terms of getting their permission for getting married.
Please follow us on all our social media and do not forget to leave a comment below. You might be one of the lucky ones to get a free book. I'm Khalid signing out for Wedding Whoops. Thank you. See you later.
Wedding Whoops book coming out on the 17th of this month on Amazon, or check us out for more info at www.weddingwhoops.com. See you next week on another interesting episode of Wedding Whoops blog.